So you are single, no kid, no partner, no in-laws, no shared rent, no shared responsibilities. Does it means total freedom, right? Oh, that's what society says. You can go anywhere, do anything, spend however you like. No compromises and no explanation. But here's the twist, being single is not just emotionally expensive, it's economically engineered. You pay full rent, full travel cost, full grocery bills, one income, one burden, no financial support system, no shared safety net. And yet it feels empowering. But why? Because everything around you, ads, apps, companies, even content, says you are living the dream. Therefore, we have to ask, is being single really a lifestyle choice? Or is it a business model someone else profits from? Ask a hiring manager who they love the most. The response will guide you towards a single employee in their late 20s who is mobile, focused, and available 24/7. No school runs, no family event, no maternity leave, no emotional labor at home. But it's not just about logistics, it's about control. Singles are easier to move, easier to promote, easier to push into weekend projects, and easier to keep chasing approval. Because when you don't have a partner reminding you to slow down or a child asking you to play, work becomes your identity. Therefore, corporate systems thrive when you stay independent because commitment creates resistance and loneliness. It makes you more productive than you realize. When you are single, no one asks, did you really need to buy that? There's no shared budget, no joint savings goal, no one to split decisions with. You earn for one, you spend for one, you indulge for one, and companies know it. And that's why you are the target market for premium gadget, frequent food delivery, 5 plus streaming subscriptions, and fashion drops which you never needed. Other ones are self-care product you forget after one use, and a lifestyle that says you deserve it every time you hesitate. But married and committed people, they often hesitate. They negotiate and they save because they have to plan for kids, for a home, and for a long-term stability. And therefore, singles are the perfect consumer, restless, independent, emotionally available to spend. Because when you don't have a long-term plan, short-term pleasure becomes the substitute. So have you noticed who is always looking flights at midnight? It's not the families, it's not the couples, it's single people looking for a reset. You need to escape. Solo travel heals you. Go find yourself. The travel industry feeds on this narrative. They sell you yoga retreats, hostel communities, find yourself in Bali trips, digital nomad discount, combing connection hubs. But is it healing or just consumption with better lighting? Because what you are often escaping is the emotional exhaustion of doing life alone. And what you are buying is a new background for the same burnout. And therefore, travel becomes a therapy. It's a quick fix for a deeper void. You don't need a break from life. You need a life that does not constantly break you. But there's no profit in that. When you are single, everything feels flexible. You rent homes, you rent experiences, you rent attention, and you rent conveniences. It's light, it's mobile, and it's efficient. But here's the quiet cost you are paying. You have no shared property, no joint wealth building, no generational asset creation, and no passive shelter in old ages. Everything you earn is spent keeping your lifestyle running. Every recharge is temporary, every reward is short lived. And while the freedom feels great now, the system is counting on you, never stopping long enough to question it. Because if you settle, buy, or build something permanent, you stop being a dependent consumer. Therefore, you are nudged to stay solo because as long as you are single, you are in the market. You tell you being single is freedom, that love slows you down, that marriage traps you, that ownership limits you. But freedom without foundation is not peace, it's availability. The availability to spend, to travel, to be relocated, to keep working late, to change meaning in products instead of people. This is not a conspiracy, it's just business. And single people make the best consumer. So before you post another reel saying I am better off alone, ask yourself, are you living free or are you just easier to sell to this way? Because staying single should be a choice and not a marketing strategy.